So here's the plan. Let's try to take as much of the fiefs off of this island as we can. So we're going to head over here and siege this castle down. There's 64% war score for this war, so we'll get into position first, and then we'll siege them down as soon as we start. Make sure there's nobody else coming in the castle. There we go. So we'll be able to lock them out. This thing has, what, 400? Yeah, 400 defenders. 74%. So declare war, most people want it. I guess they were allied with somebody. So Tokugawa Ieyasu declared war on us as well, which is fine. That'll keep the rest of our kingdom busy. We can just seize these down on our own. There we go. Let's lead our assault. Range units will get in position. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to hit shots at that distance. Let's actually, yeah, these guys are gonna take forever to break in. Let's see if we can help. Oh, we're gonna get shot point blank. Sure we don't get shot in the back. There we go. And we'll open this up. And we'll give a attack command for everybody, and we'll just speed through this. I think we've seen enough of these. Okay, they're trying to defend the gates here. We're by ourselves, kind of. Yeah, we got reinforcements coming, but let's stay at the front and just start blasting people. Cool. We have our ranged troops right behind, so they're just hitting a firing squad here. That's insane. Thankfully, no friendly fire, otherwise we'd be already dead. There we go. We should still be getting plenty of shots off. Yeah, not the most useful because they're so far away. Let's pull the archers up here again. Yeah, something like that makes sense. Yep, another gate. Alright, we'll let these guys clean up the rest. I'm gonna keep moving up. Yeah, here comes another giant group. So it seems like we just move our archers up in stages, and they'll do just fine. We're picking shots from up top. I can't even see. Text is taking up too much space. Yeah. They're starting to defend, so let's go back to the guys that are just not defending. Well, the AI definitely needs some work. But this also might be an RBM issue, although I suspect it's not, because it doesn't change that much. There we go. How many kills? We got 118 kills. So ridiculous. Ooh, man. Yeah, this is where it gets risky. Edge of the map. Yep, this should be the last one. Oh, no. One more. I forgot. Two more. Let's just keep going to the top. Forgot to bring our archers up here too. That doesn't matter at this point. And I think when I gave the archers the command at the same time. It was just lagging. It's too much pathfinding. Oh, man, we just got shot. Yeah, we got shot in the neck for 87 damage. Alright, it's only 30 people left. Let's just auto-resolve the rest. Yeah, only one more loss. That's fine. That was a good battle. We'll take this one so we can get our garrison back. But they have, I think, one town in the south. And I believe that's the last one that they own. So we'll wipe them out if we take that. They do have an army here. So let's let them come up here and siege so we don't have to chase them for 10 days. Oh, they're going past. Interesting. Why are they going past? Right, they're probably going to try and siege one of our towns. Yeah. Right, these guys want to declare war on somebody else. Sayonji. Which is fine. I don't know where they're at, but yeah, we'll probably just take our fiefs and go soon. So the more wars they're in, the less they'll bother us. Oh, that's perfect. So they're cutting us off. We'll probably just have to lose these towns over here. It's not that big of a deal. All right, let's get in there. 922 versus 644 should be a big battle. Okay, we have to reorganize. So if you join a battle, you don't get that pre-battle, whatever, preparation where you can like move your units around. So it changes all of our formations, unfortunately. But we can move them around. Yeah, so we got two groups still. Alright, they're gonna play defensive, it looks like, so we'll just move up. We'll let our allies sacrifice themselves. And, well, they actually have a decent amount of cav. They have almost 200 cav. So let's get our formation over here on the right. We'll try and bait them into charging our cav formation. We'll stay here to help. Let's go shield wall nice and tight. Are they? Oh, they're gonna ignore us. It's kind of funny. Well, probably not the best choice they could have made, but yeah, I don't mind it. Now they're gonna get slaughtered by our infantry. Alright, here comes the bulk of their infantry. 304. They have 158 cav, or sorry, 158 ranged troops. So what we'll probably end up doing, we'll just control our cav. Let's have them follow. Yeah, their cav are actually maintaining really good discipline right now. A surprise. Let's drag our cav through their cav formation. And let's see if we can cause some mayhem here. We'll come up right behind. Let's slash these guys. Yeah, because we're in shield wall formation, their cav is just so tightly packed they can't get by. Oh, we keep trying to kill our own people here. I can't tell who's who. There we go. That's fine. So, and their front line just got smashed by our front line. It's time to attack. So let's go ahead and actually I'm gonna just manually drag them through their line. So we're gonna strafe their archer line. Oh man. Oh, we took a big hit there, but look at our cat. Yeah, they're getting some decent kills. Not as much as I was hoping for, actually. I thought they would do better. Yeah, I really wish that they would fix cavalry so they're much better. They're just not that good in this game. That's why I've never really been that crazy about cav. I usually just use foot troops because of this exact reason. Well, we lost a lot of cav in that. Probably didn't need to do. Okay, let's pull back. Oh my god, we lost a lot. What the hell, man? We lost just about half. Should not have lost half there. Okay, yeah, I'll rely more on the archers again, just like we were doing. I don't know why I tried to change it, but right, they're all wiped out. They got 16 people that escaped, but we got everybody else. We took 107 casualties, losses. It's a bit higher than I was expecting, especially... Oh no, 107, that's right, because some of those are one of our ally. Who did that? This guy down here. Onishi? Yeah, see, he lost his whole party, so that's... If you take the 56 out, we really only lost about 50, so I guess that's not that bad. But that was all our cav, so that's pretty rough. And you know, we're not going to take prisoners right now because I don't want to pile up their war exhaustion. I want them to be in this war as long as possible. Let's grab some more cavalry if they have any. Oh wow, they have 23 tier 4s. Let's definitely take that and we'll cut loose some of these tier 3 melee troops. All right, we did get an upgrade too. Oh, look at that helmet. That's kind of cool. Hard to see here, but it's got 2, whatever you call it. I don't know what these are called. Not horns, but whatever. Protrusions out the top. That looks pretty good. Oh, there's still some here we can catch. We'll auto-resolve this. No losses. Let's go back to our town. We'll pick up some troops. Yeah, drop off prisoners, make some money, all that. And we're starting to get overburdened as well. Here we go. This is the one I was hoping for. Fukinuki Banner of Range. So minus ranged accuracy penalty. So we'll take that. There's got to be a better one. But that's the one we have for now. We're good to go. We do need to recruit back up to full, but we can do that on the way. Oyama, yeah, let's try and take these guys out. I think this is their last fief. Yep, they have 1 fief left. So we take this, and they are knocked out of the war. Right, this is going to be a tough one. They've got a lot of people in there. So 801. I don't think they're going to leave, though. So let's sit here off to the side for a minute and just see if they do actually leave their town. Yeah, I don't think they're going to go. Oh, it's going to get worse. Actually, they're still having people come in. Okay, let's just siege it down. We'll build a ram, and I think that's it. Let's just get in there. So we're just going to stay on the outside here, let the ram do its thing. We'll pick people off horseback. Go, getting some pretty good shots here. And they have a lot of people here. Yeah, this is going to be a very costly battle, but okay, we'll pick up another town, so I think it's worth it. I'm going to run out of arrows here soon, but we should be able to pick up some more from these dead bodies. Alright, they got the gates open. Let's just keep picking these guys off. We'll get in there in the front line soon. I just don't want to attrition down too much. Oh man, right in the head. Okay, keep an eye on this KDR. Yeah, we're like break even with these guys, so this might actually not go well. Let's get in there, see if we can break this gridlock. Can get in. Let's go over. Yep, thank you. Oh man, we're getting shot. Oh, freaking hell, dude. That's pretty brutal because they just hold their ammo until we charge their wall, and then like everybody we take out. There's another shot, dude. What the hell, man? They're just holding their ammo until we get there. I guess there's nobody to shoot over here. Maybe they killed them all. Okay, I can't even tell who's who, but let's keep moving. There's so many people. Yeah, these are all friendly. Alright, let's get up the hill. So we are slightly ahead now. Not by much, but we are up. I think we'll probably take the lead pretty heavily once they start coming out to attack us. We don't really have much HP left, unfortunately. There we go. Let's see if these guys take the first volley. Yeah, look at how many people are in there. Alright, maybe we can get some shots on these guys instead. Yeah, we're still getting shot though. Alright, not gonna work. Let's just get up the hill if we can. That is so many people. I don't think we're gonna survive to the top of the hill, unfortunately. We do have really good armor, and we have that perk that gives us some more HP, but it's just not going to be enough. Right, here we go. Let's get up there and clear some of these archers. Go in the safety here first. Here we go. Oh, that guy's still alive. We can probably outshoot these guys. Oh, we only have 1 shot left. And there's no arrow barrel. We gotta charge them. We are still doing okay, sort of. Is anybody dropping arrows? Actually, we need to grab them. Yeah, here's a bundle. Alright, I'm trying to get this arrow thing on the floor. Why can I not pick up the quiver? There it is. Alright, we got a few arrows now. Also, there's a barrel here. You just get it from here. Here we go. This side's fully cleared. Oh, no, it's not. We got more right here. There we go. This side's fully cleared now. We can go. Actually, what about this? Little pocket. Nope, that one's good. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, wow. What a traffic jam. Alright, let's maybe get some shots on these guys that are kind of unopposed. There we go. Headshot everybody. It's gonna be hard. I could just barely see the tip of their head. Okay, let's get some shots in here then. To free this up. Actually, what we could do is these guys in the back here are gonna get really easy shots on us. We can't have that. So we're way ahead in the kill feed. Or the kill death ratio. So we should be good, but man, look at that traffic jam. Yeah, that must have been so scary and frustrating. Like you can't do anything. You're just stuck hoping not to get shot. Here we go. We're helping any way we can. We gotta get in there, I think. So they have 200 left. We still have 400. And this is completely locked up. Yeah, there, it's starting to move. I can't get an angle on these guys. Oh, crap. So we're getting shot. I can't move. We're stuck in between these people. We have to get a shot on him. This guy's shooting at us. There we go. Okay, we're moving. It's 40 versus 450, so we're barely ahead by 200. This would normally have been just a stomp, but they have a really good defense here. Can't even move. Let me speed this up. Let's go on the flanks, try and get these archers. Go. Nobody underneath. Oh, there's another archer tower up here. Oh, in the face. I hope our boy's out. I can't tell who's who now. I'm gonna stop shooting. Yeah, they're done. This is it. Whoa, man, that was insane. 512 casualties. Only 161 deaths, but that's a lot of casualties. We ended up with 100 kills. I think the majority of that was the bow and arrow. And again, we'll just let these people go. The war's going to end right now once their kingdom disintegrates. So it shouldn't really be an issue. And once again, we got to get rid of people. Actually, we may not. We may not, because we just have a lot of injuries. Once those injuries heal up, we should be fine. Yep, there they go. They're gone. We're keeping this thing. Oh, wow. We barely have enough for one. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do in rebuilding our army. So let's just chill for a little bit. Okay, we got a lot of work to do recruiting back up to full. So why don't we start working on that? If there's a castle that got taken, we could throw some of our influence to take it. Might as well just take it. We don't need it. Don't really want it, but the more we have, I don't even know if that's on this island or not. Probably not. No, it's on that one other island. The more we have, the better off we'll be, because it's more stuff they have to take before they come over here to this island once we break off. Right, somebody just declared war. Oh, it's a big one. This is the big one. We need to find out where their army is before we siege. We need to keep our army intact so we can defend and then attack once they're kind of weakened. So let's figure out where they're going to siege us down from. There's an army right there. Let's go see where they're going to end up. There they go. They're gathering strength. 800. Man, that's going to be a big battle. 900. So they outnumber us now. Where are they going? All right, here they go. They're coming back. Let's see if they're willing to fight or if we have a better... No. Yep, we can definitely fight this. We outnumber him slightly. Why? Do we have Onishi? Oh, we have an ally that decided to join in. That's kind of unfortunate because they're just going to sacrifice himself. Maybe we won't be able to control him, but that's all right. Actually, you know what? Is it? It's nighttime. Pain in the butt to edit that thing. So I'm going to actually wait and then let our ally die here. Yeah, pop out. Oh, they're still going. Yeah, we'll help now. Now that we can actually see what's going on. Okay, really big battle. This is an important one too. Let's get in there. So I want to see where they're committing their troops. I don't want to. Are they actually they're charging us? They are charging us. Yeah, they are. Okay, so that's fine. We'll try and put ourselves in a better position here then. There's a hill up here we can maybe get on, but man, that is blocking a lot of line of sight. Oh, look at that little bridge too, and a waterfall. So not ideal to fight up here with a bigger army anyways. It'd be better if we were the smaller group and fighting there, but that's fine. Let's push up. There is a small stream or river up here, so if we can fight right in front of that, get them stuck in it, we'll be, I think, in a lot better shape. Let's try and wipe out their horse. We've got some horse archers charging us. Yeah, I don't know what these guys are doing. Let's not have them do that then. Yeah, there's an open area right here with water and everything. So if we can get up here in a reasonable time, we'll take control of this area. And then we'll just fight right in front of this little river. They're still kind of far away though, that's the problem. Yeah, they're pushing. And they're slowed down in the water. I'm telling you, this would be the perfect spot if we can get there. Come on, boys. Oh man, what are they doing? Oh man, this rock is messing up my formation. I can't give a move order. Okay, let's try and reset. There we go. They only have 134 range troops, so if we can force them to charge into us, which I thought they were, but now they're kind of backing up. They don't really know what they're doing. If we can dominate right here, we'll be in really good shape. So let's move up a little more. Let's get our cav over here. Yep, they're kind of charging in. They're going to get wiped out. Yep, and this is where we start to take over and dominate. So they have more infantry, but oh, they have more infantry by a lot. 300, almost 400 more troops than we do in terms of melee troops. But if we can keep them at range and pick them off before they get to our line, we'll be in a pretty decent shape. Let's keep our cav active here if we can. Yeah, here we go. Get some shots of our own in there. Okay, they're not really doing too well here. They're still trying to get across this river. They're bogged down, and yeah, they are just getting picked apart. They lost 100 troops already. They're not even at our line yet. So we're looking really good here. Let's keep picking people off. I'm curious why they're all walking. I'm not sure why. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. They're kind of going back and forth and back and forth. This is a little annoying. This is supposed to be a really good battle, but they're just kind of waffling back and forth. Okay, they finally reached our line with 400 troops, but they're just, I don't think they're going to do much here. Let's get off, dismount, and then start fighting these guys. Alright, everybody can oh, whoa. We're taking some pretty heavy hits here. There we go. Alright, we maintained our line. I think we pretty much beat them back. We did. We still have almost the same number of troops. Let's go ahead and have everybody charge these guys. Probably not the smartest to charge into an archer line like this, but somebody's got to do it. We lead from the front. No wonder these guys are so slow, man. You can't even move in this thing. Oh, they're fleeing. Nice. What did we lose? 68. That is hardly anything compared to how many troops we killed. I think we got a little lucky with the map. Fighting in this terrain, the AI didn't really know what to do. Alright, there we go. 45 people escaped. Everybody else is dead. We lost only 68. 50 kills. Personally, that's not bad. I think we should take people prisoners. They're just going to come right back out with a ton of troops, and I don't think we can afford to do that back and forth thing here. Yeah, we have a massive amount of upgrades. 163 troops. Very nice. Alright, we got upgrades. We got a mostly intact army. I don't know if that's the only one that they have, though, so I'm a little reluctant to go on the offensive, like a heavier offensive. There we go. They're taking a castle over here. I guess we should just go down the line, start taking castles and holding them. There's another kingdom destroyed here. All right, let's take this castle. So same thing, yeah, like I said, this is kind of getting a little bit samey, this campaign, which, I mean, that's just how Bannerlord is. I do wish there were better options for auto-resolve on sieges that you can kind of skip part of this. I could understand why you wouldn't want anybody auto-resolving sieges in the early game, like you should be earning it, but once you get to this point, you're just steamrolling people. Oh my god, we just got shot in the head. And probably the throat. Let's back up, make sure we don't just get destroyed here. Oh, we just got killed. And of course our troops are retreating for some reason. Alright, we're letting the AI control and they're just getting absolutely slaughtered. When we're in there, we don't even do anything different. We just send people in. I don't know what AI difference has changed, but that's unfortunate. So auto-resolve, we lose another 155. What a joke, dude. That is such a joke that we would have lost that many people. Done so many sieges up to this point and it hasn't turned out like that. One thing I should probably test is I'm curious if the RBM AI is not capable of handling this. Could be something that I'm doing. I'll have to test that out. So we're down to about 700 troops, down from 900 and something, almost 1,000. We lost that many to take a single castle. That is not cool, man. All right, here comes another army. What I'm gonna do, actually, let's see if they're actually able to attack this. What I'd like to do is break in and try and do a siege defense. Let's at least get one siege defense before this campaign's up, because I have a feeling we might get to the end here pretty soon. All right, they're sieging. Let's break in. We're gonna have to sacrifice 84. That's fine. We're gonna lose a ton of people anyways. So, and we're not even at full health. We're not fully healed, but most of our troops are there. Only 21 injured. I'd love to do this during the daytime. Hopefully it's not too dark. Yeah, we're pretty even numbers. So what I'm going to do is put somebody in charge of each formation. We've got 8 formations. I'm just going to let the AI go where they want. Hopefully they set everybody up in the right spot. We won't have to micromanage too much because I know, like I said, the sieges are just not easy to command. Because the AI is just going to take over anyways. So let's see how bad this looks. I can't even see. You can't really shoot through that. I guess if you go up to it. Oh, they're already right on us. Maybe it's better if we go where we have a little more vision. Yeah. Oh, crap. Okay, well. We fell through the map, unfortunately. Somebody open up? Do they have a... No, they don't have a battering ram. Let's try and defend maybe some of the ladders. No, and we're gonna die here. I can't get out of the frickin' water, so I can't maneuver. I'm getting hit by 3 different people at the same time. Well, I'm glad we're not getting destroyed by archers, at least. That would be a really frustrating way to go. So we're in the lead here, not as much as I would have hoped, but not terribly. Oh, who opened the gates? Close the door, please. There we go. Alright, we're back in. So yeah, don't go in those guard towers. Come up here where the action is. Right, I'm just gonna focus on the people coming off the wall. I can't tell who's who. So it's interesting, and I didn't think about this before, but they increased the number of ladders in the sieges. Usually it's 2 per side. This one, I think, is 4 per side, unless... Yeah, because I see people on the other side as well. So it is 4. Make siege defenses much harder than the base game. Okay, how are we doing now? 170 versus 320. We're doing pretty good. I'm a little more concerned about the ranged troops, but they seem to be holding up okay. Why do we have so many people in this one? Yeah, some reason these guys aren't really fighting when they come off. They just kind of let them go. Very odd. Oh crap. Yeah, we're almost dead. That was a high tier cav. We're gonna go down swinging at least. Oh man, we got stabbed in the face. Right, we have a pretty big lead, at least. Looks like they might have taken the front. Yeah, that's what happened. So they took the courtyard in the front. We have a massive amount of troops back here, though, so we should still be okay, I think. Even if we didn't want to do that, we could easily sit up here and just pick people off as they come over that wall. There's some really easy shots from here. And in here if you don't fall through the floor. So really, I would say very easy defenses here. Some of the maps, not so much, but this one is half decent. Yeah, they're down to 200 troops. Go ahead and speed this up. I think they might be retreating. There you go, that's pretty much it. They have one person left. So 375 is how many they got. We got 820. It's pretty close to the auto-resolve, actually. Not that bad. There's one guy. That's the guy that... Oh man, nobody's gonna kill him. That's actually really bad because we can't back out, can we, in battle? No, we surrender. Then we would lose. Are you kidding me? I can control somebody, though. Yeah, let's just take control. I was trying to avoid that this campaign, but obviously for stuff like this. Did we not fall through the floor here? Okay. The last guy is over here. There we go. Not bad. That is really fun. I would say that's probably going to be the most fun part of this mod pack, is fighting those siege defenses. Even more than the base game, for sure. That was fun. And I can imagine some of those other maps where you can retreat and fall back if they start to overrun you. That would be really fun as well. We ended up getting a better horse too. A purebred Nanbu Tochigurige and legendary decorated saddle. Let's actually check that out. Interesting. Did they not have stirrups? Yeah, I guess they wouldn't have had stirrups. They have this like U-shaped, I don't know what you would even call that. I hadn't even thought of that. That's interesting. I wonder how effective it is. I mean, obviously pretty effective, but compared to like a European style. We're making really good money too. We're net positive 27k, even with full garrisons everywhere. Just about, well, actually that's not true. Some of our castles don't really have much of a garrison, but still not that bad. And it says we have workshop expenses. What is that about? So these are all completely useless now. And I suspect they've been that way for a while. Let's just sell these things off, recoup some of that cash. Not that we need it, but it feels like a waste having it. Oh, interesting. So these guys that we were at war with, we defeated them in battle once or twice, took a castle, did a siege defense, and then they bowed out. So that's the end of that war. I thought we were going to be taking more of their land. Okay, well, what else do we have going on? So there's wars up here. It's too far. I don't want to go up there and mess with it. We'll probably just leave it alone.